All right, let me give you a backstory on why I'm doing this. My bike has the Vance and Hines Big Shot staggered, and I really like the sound of them. They were really loud, and I wanted to experiment with getting maybe a lower rumble, take off some of the higher notes. So I ordered some Super Q baffles from Vance and Hines, which you can see in a previous video I did. And that installation went smooth and worked as advertised. The super quiet baffle is very, very quiet. I rode around with them for about a month and a half now, and it was a little too quiet for me, so I decided to install the quiet baffle. Looks exactly like the Super Q baffle, except it has a couple more holes drilled in it. Let me grab one. This is a quiet baffle from Vance and Hines, and you can see it has the end cap is solid, but it has a bunch of holes drilled here, and there's holes underneath the fiberglass, if you can see in there. The difference between this and a super quiet baffle is the super quiet only has, I believe, just 2 holes drilled on this piece right here with the solid end cap. In comparison, this is the stock Vance and Hines baffle for the Big Shot. It's basically a pipe, but it sounds really, really good. It's just really loud. I'm okay with it. It's trying to be neighborly, whatever. But anyway, pulled this out. I put in a Super Q baffle. Could not get the Super Q baffles out to install the quiet baffle. So I took it to a bike shop, took it to a Harley dealer. Neither one could get them out. Instead, what I opted to do was drill it out. That's where this comes into play. This is a step bit made to cut through steel, and you could see the different tiers of cutting that it will do, the different levels. And this, by the way, is a 12-inch DeWalt extension for my impact drill, which is, this was only a few bucks. This baby's expensive. One of these costs about maybe $35 or so. What's nice about it is you can work your way into the baffle and you can feel the next step that it's gonna go. Pull it out, fire your bike up, see if you're happy with that sound. If not, you can keep going and going and going. Now in my case, I went all the way to 1 and I believe it's 1 3/8, which was perfect to get the sound that I wanted, which was fairly loud, but because it has the fiberglass packing and it's a little more closed off than the stock baffle, I think it came with a really cool rumble. So the bottom line is I kept the Super Q baffles in, mainly because I couldn't get them out, nobody could get them out, and I wasn't gonna buy new pipes. Drilled it out with this. You'll see how I do it here in a second, and then stay to the end and you'll see a comparison of before and after and the stock. I'm not telling you guys to do this to your bike. This is what I did to my bike and it works, and I'm happy with the sound. I'm just sharing it with you. You know, I like experimenting on the bike a little bit, as long as it's not safety related items. And so hopefully, boom, this is the trick. Let's see how it goes.